What is going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Super excited to talk to you guys today, but my thoughts on the PlayStation Showcase coming up on September 9th. Now, we are going to have a video on it of me reacting to it post the show, but I'm very excited, get some predictions out of the way, and of course, you guys can let me know your predictions down in the comments below. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So, Thursday, September 9th is the PlayStation Showcase. It's very interesting because now we had the Xbox a couple weeks back at Gamescom, which had a very impressive lineup. You saw with the Halo finally having a release date on December 12th. Very excited that hopefully my Xbox Series X will be coming. Walmart, come on, man. You got to work with me here. But you have the rumors of Nintendo Switch Direct coming up, but now you have the PlayStation Showcase. Now, it's quite interesting that they would have a showcase right now because what's really going to be in this showcase? So I want to speculate, talk to you guys about it, and we can have a nice little back and forth about what we actually think what will happen. What I think will happen is absolutely nothing. No, I'm just joking. I do see, for starters, Horizon got delayed. My heart is broken. You can pre-order the game, but I think we're going to see something on it. We're going to see a little bit of a gameplay demo. We're going to see something. We're going to see a new enemy. We're going to see a new mechanic. Something is going to happen with Horizon Forbidden West. This game was slated for this year, and that got delayed. Definitely not what they wanted to do because there was no big first party title that's coming out this year. That's what's the interesting thing here is you could see that Halo Infinite was also on that cusp of getting delayed, but because Halo Infinite was so delayed in the past and there's been problems, that they have the campaign coming and the multiplayer. Obviously, they're going to add on the co-op campaign and the Forge in later on seasons, which is understandable because they want to get this game out for the holiday season, and it's right before Christmas, which is a great time for it. However, you have nothing right now when it comes to the fact of of PlayStation. God of War, we know, is delayed until 2022. Horizon Forbidden West has been delayed. So what are you really bringing us, Sony? Now, there were some talks about Alan Wake Remastered. Now, we know of today's recording that it is official and Remedy is doing a remastered, which if you never played Alan Wake, it was an exclusive back on the 360. Probably one of the main reasons why I got an Xbox 360 way back when. And I loved that game. I thought it was a masterpiece. The game was great. The combat was great. Everything was great. So you're giving me a remastered. I have no problems going back into that game. So I do see PlayStation kind of showing that off of the new gameplay because it has been leaked. You first saw a leak on a Japanese website. So it makes perfect sense for PlayStation to come in and say, hey, Alan Wake's finally coming to PlayStation. Here's the remastered version. This is what we got going on for you guys. So I definitely see the Alan Wake remastered making some kind of appearance. Now, do we hear anything from God of War? I don't think we do. Like I said, we see something with Horizon. Do we see any big first party? Now, there has been mumblings about Infamous. Now, if you know, Infamous is from Sucker Punch, which just recently put out, I believe Sucker Punch put out Ghost. I could be wrong. I might be wrong with that. I gotta check. But regardless of the fact is, there is murmurs of a new Infamous game. There's also murmurs of a Sly Cooper. So can we see either one from Sucker Punch? I see also Death Stranding. The director's cut is coming, so I see them maybe doing a nice little piece on that. But I want to know what is actually coming out. Now, you guys know if you follow this channel, I'm very, very excited for Kenya Bridge of Spirits. Now, it got delayed. It was originally coming out in August. Now it's coming out September, I believe, 21st. So we're in the cusp of about less than 2 weeks. So do we see a nice little gameplay on that? I really feel like Sony's got to show what is coming out this fall. You have your Far Cry 6 from Ubisoft. You have these major companies coming out. You have Nintendo with Metroid Dread, which absolutely looks fantastic. You have Halo coming up. So what is PlayStation's big boy? Who are they going to back? I mean, you have Call of Duty. You've always had Call of Duty. But what are the players who are not playing Call of Duty going to be doing? You haven't heard a lot from other developers. Is it time to reveal a game? Is it time to maybe look into saying, okay, let's see what, Team X is doing from Sony. I mean, we haven't heard like I said, Sony Santa Monica is definitely working on God of War, so I don't see anything like that. But what's happening with Studio Japan? I mean, they have had a little bit of chaos lately, but are they ready to show a game? Problem with Sony Studio Japan is with their past, with Shadow of the Colossus, you have Eco, you also have recently Last Guardian, usually goes into development hell. Do we see maybe something on Final Fantasy Remake? I mean, we just had that DLC come out in the summer. Is there going to be something else? What I really think that Sony could do here is bring some big guns. Yes, you're going to talk about some Alan Wake because that's big news. Your talk probably about touch on Far Cry, touch on Call of Duty. I see this running about 30 to 45 minutes. But what is going to happen in those 30, 45 minutes to make me go, man, I can't wait. I love being a PlayStation gamer. What is going to be that title that gives it away? What's that title that's going to make me go, this is why I got a PlayStation? You have Horizon coming out in February. So you have this big gap. Like I said, Kenya Bridge of Spirits is an indie game from Ember Labs, made by two guys, which is remarkable, number one. But you have these two guys making it. What is that big AAA game that we need to play? Are they going to maybe do a remaster of the God of Wars? Are they going to do a remaster of the Sly Coopers? What can they do? Uncharted. There has been murmurs of an Uncharted just holy shit pack where they do Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and Lost Legacy all brought up to 4K, 60 frames per second. Can we see that? I mean, Last of Us Part 2, are we going to actually see a PS5 version? But these are games that we know and games that we played. If you wanted to play Last of Us Part 2, you've already played Last of Us Part 2. If you wanted to play Uncharted, you've already played Uncharted. So what is this big marquee title? That's what I'm most curious about Sony and what they're going to do, because they're going to need something to combat Halo. They're going to need something to combat Metroid Dread. I mean, I do think that Nintendo will be coming out with a direct. There has been talks about a new Donkey Kong, more on the Legend of Zelda. There has to be something that Nintendo's cooking, especially with Halo now having a firm release date. I know I've been bringing up Xbox a lot, but Xbox has really been killing it, And I mean, look at Psychonauts got great reviews. 12 Minutes got great reviews. You can get them all on Game Pass. Does Sony have an answer to Game Pass? Are they going to say, here's our new subscription base coming out next year? What is Sony going to do to make us say, no, you want to stay being a PlayStation 5 gamer? But these are my thoughts just on what we could possibly see and ideas that Sony could do for said Thursday showcase. I want to know your comments. So, of course, let me know in the comments what you think. Like the video if you're new. Subscribe if you're new. I mean, I've been doing some nice content. Of course, we're going to have a new fantasy football little video going up every Thursday, where we're going to talk about what's going on. Of course, this week we're going to have the Bucks Dallas, who you should play, who's going to win, who are the big boys. Of course, Mr. J Rush will be joining me on that. Of course, we're going to have a post show. I'm going to be reacting to the the Sony showcase come. That will be up either Thursday or Friday, but I'm going to react to it, get your thoughts on it, see if they really do blow it out of the park. But I do want to know in the comments what you're excited for and what you want to see from Sony. I mean, it's not up or shut up time. I mean, I love my PlayStation 5. It's one of my favorite consoles of all time so far because I've played fantastic games on it so far. Like, so what do you have? What do you have? You don't have Ghost anymore. Ghost of Tsushima came out. What are you going to give us? What is the game that we need to see? And I would love to know your thoughts. So again, like I said, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Stay locked into this channel because a whole bunch of stuff is coming. You better be ready because it's going to be a fun ride this week. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.